Hey guys, it's Jordan. Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought that I would just film a short little mini tag before I go to work today. So this is literally just 4 questions. It's probably not going to be, I don't know, I held up 8 fingers. Probably not going to be the longest video in the world, but let's jump right into it. So the first tag says, or the first question says, which video were you afraid to post on YouTube and why? So I would say the videos that had me the most shooketh to post on my YouTube channel were probably anything that was like when I was first talking about my childhood and like any kind of trauma growing up, just because I don't ever want to make anybody in my family look bad or make any parents or aunts or siblings or anything put them in a bad light or anything like that. So I was just afraid of like what my family would think when they saw those videos, or like talking about my stepdad or talking about my mom. Basically, just any videos where I'm talking about my childhood or talking about my feelings towards my family. Those videos are really hard to post, and I like panic every time I post anything like that. Or any of the videos where I was talking about coming out, my coming out story, or like losing my virginity, those kind of things. Those are all extremely uncomfortable to post. So I was super afraid of how those would be received. And for the most part, it was actually not received well. So I am, I don't know. I've just grown from the experience. I feel like now I'm like, whatever, I can say whatever I want and speak my truth, and the outcome will be okay. I will survive. And I think that the truth will set you free, and that honestly speaking, your truth is the best thing that you can do to grow as a person. Oh, by the way, I'm having an iced white mocha in case you were wondering. Okay, the next question says, as your channel grows, do you find it more difficult to stick to your original opinions? So, I don't think this has ever been an issue for me. I'm very opinionated and I tend to stick to my opinions. They just flow out of me like verbal vomit, in case you haven't realized. So I would say that I have never had a problem with that throughout the entire YouTube journey, from the very beginning to now, when it comes to actually just sharing how I feel about actual things. The only thing is that maybe I've become more open about sharing more of my opinions about other things, whereas like before, if I wasn't comfortable talking about something, I just wouldn't talk about it. I would never lie about something, and my opinions have never shifted while I've been on YouTube because I have more subscribers or something, so I feel like I have to pretend like, no, that doesn't apply to me, I would say. So yeah, my opinions haven't really changed based on my YouTube growth, if that makes any sense. Okay, number 3 says, someone leaves you a shitty comment that isn't relative to the video. Do you delete it or respond? So I would say, for one, I almost never ever delete a comment. I've maybe deleted like 1 or 2 comments in the entire time that I've been on YouTube. I just feel like YouTube is somewhere that I value for having a freedom of speech, whether you are the creator and speaking your truth or whether you are responding in the comments. And I just don't like the whole idea of like blocking comments, disabling comments, or like deleting comments. Like, I don't have to be affected by a negative comment. Basically, I choose to look at it this way. Kim Kardashian actually once said that when it comes to hate comments, that why would you let somebody spending 2 seconds of emotion on you ruin your entire day when it comes to negativity? So if somebody wanted to say something negative about you, why would you let their like 3 seconds of poison your entire day? Like, just don't let that have an effect on you. So when it comes to hate comments, whether they're relevant or not, I like to first read the comment and see if there was any constructive criticism that I can take out of it, or whether it was just pure poison. And then second of all, I'm like, okay, am I going to let this affect me? No. Does this warrant a response? Sometimes if I have like a quick witty response that I think is funny, I might say something witty and funny to respond to them, even if it was a hate comment. But in general, I don't delete any comments, for one, and for two, I try to respond to every single comment, and even if I haven't responded to a comment, even with the hate comments, I will give them a thumbs up and be like, I validate that you have an opinion, regardless of what it is. And that's kind of how I deal with hate comments. But yeah, I don't let them really get to me. The only comments that I take super personally are... I'm loving this, by the way. I just like chopped up an old dress shirt and I kept the sleeves, and this is like where all the buttons are. And if you are an anxious person like me, you don't have a fidget spinner, you can play with this. And anyways, what was I saying about the hate comments? Oh no. Of course I lost my train of thought. But anyways, yeah, just don't let the hate comments get to you. I like to try and give everybody a thumbs up or respond anyways, just to say that it's okay that you spoke your truth and whatever. And sometimes even if you respond to a hate comment with love, they'll be like, oh my god, I didn't mean that. And they will actually open up and feel more human as well. So, I don't know, I just don't take it too seriously. And number 4 on this tag says, tell us how you feel about your channel currently. Are you happy? Are you not? So I've basically recently chosen to be happy with my channel as it is, to be content regardless of whether it is at some dream of mine or not. And so basically I always wanted to have like a giant platform on YouTube. I would have loved to be like a big vlogger and have meetups and travel the world and do all sorts of fun things with my subscriber base and whatnot. But I've just recently chosen that it causes me too much pain to focus on like a big goal and like a long-term thing, and that I've chosen to surrender to my YouTube journey and to just be here, to show up, to make videos that I'm proud of, to connect with you guys the way that feels most comfortable and authentic to me. And I'm happy about that. I'm very proud of the community that we've created here. I'm very grateful to all the people that I've met and connected with because of having this platform. And the biggest thing for me is that I've grown so much as a person, and I've become way more open as a person and way more confident and willing to share my actual beliefs and opinions because of YouTube and because of having an outlet more so than a platform. And as soon as I started looking at YouTube more as like an outlet for my creativity and for my speaking my opinions and speaking my truth, whether it was like a diary or a journal, or to actually communicate and be validated by people out there that share the same kind of beliefs, that's when everything changed for me, and I was like, yeah, I am very happy with my YouTube channel. So yeah, I would say that goal-wise, I would love to make a living doing YouTube so that I could do it full-time and do lots of cool things with you guys, and to just have more of an impact on the world and have more of an impact on more people. So that would be cool. But at the same time, I'm very grateful and filled with gratitude, and I love all of you guys that are in my channel and that support me, and I'm very grateful for the experience that I have had and for the opportunity to grow as a person through this experience. So I'm very happy with that. And yeah, that is basically it for this tag. Let's give you guys a little close-up if you were curious about my makeup look. I literally just whipped this together today because I feel like people don't usually do blues a lot. And I'm not afraid to look like a villain. So I decided to do like a dark, smoky blue, stormy kind of look today. I don't know what you would want to call it, but that's what we did. And yeah, I just wanted to end this video by saying it's better to have an opinion on absolutely everything than it is to have absolutely no opinion on anything at all. So please don't be afraid to speak your truth, to share your honest opinions, and to speak up, because I promise that you are worthy and that you are not boring. And I love you guys, and as always, please make sure to be weird, be wild, and stay sparkly, and I will catch you guys in the next video, whatever that may be. So sad I have to wash off this makeup before I go to work. Okay, bye.